you may have heard about 3 town council employees in Thorhild County getting fired by the Alberta NDP government for poor practice recently. But let me tell you about Acme, Alberta, where residents had some run-ins with their own town council. A series of missteps by current council members that are similar in severity as those in Thorhild prompted residents to petition for an inquiry. And much like the petition in Thorhild, a municipal inspection report was ordered, but with much different and more lenient results. Could it be because Mayor Bruce MacLeod is a union boss and Minister of Municipal Affairs Danielle Larrivee wanted to take it easy on a friend of the NDP? In fact, MacLeod was once the president of the Canadian Union of Public Employees, and we all know how the NDP and unions go together like feminists and problem glasses. The issues started in 2010 when then Mayor and now current Deputy Mayor Dennis Kuiken attempted to sell a park in the town, which was met with much protest from residents, and he backed off. For one, citizens wanted the park kept as is, and for two, he's the owner of a carpentry company, and it was seen as a conflict of interest. At this time, the land has been rezoned, and there is a plan to build service lots, which would mean custom builds, which would also mean lots of work for a carpenter. And if that's not enough, Kuiken was involved in a tax recovery sale, in which it's illegal for council members to purchase land in such a transaction. Conveniently, union boss Bruce MacLeod was invigilator of the tax recovery sale involving the deputy mayor, where 7 active bidders showed up, but he then proclaimed it was closed and he had only received 1 bid. Of course, from his colleague Dennis Kuiken. And even more conveniently, there was a suspected arson on the property the day before the land was supposed to be returned to the town as a result of council following up with the illegality of the purchase. And this isn't even where the issues end. There were complaints that there was too much turnover when it came to chief administrative officers, problems with meeting minutes, and many more deficiencies when it came to the management of the town. Residents also became suspicious that a fixed election occurred in order to vote who were thought to be preferential candidates onto council. You see, the town has been run by the same group of people for years. Elections issues included, among many other instances, having family members of candidates manning polling stations alone, candidates being in the vicinity of election supplies, and council staff intervening with voters when they arrived to cast a ballot. A group of residents did bring these issues to court, and after a long decision, the case was dismissed. But what was curious is that after residents made waves, they started to become aware that they were getting more notices from bylaw, almost as if they were being targeted. If this doesn't sound familiar, it should. This is exactly how the Alberta NDP operate, through cronyism and bullying. They bullied farmers, and they attempted to bully the rebel, which, ironically, Larrivee cited Thorhild for trying to buy preferential media coverage with the public dollar as one of the infringements of the council. But the difference is that in Thorhild, council members got fired for their actions, and in Acme, very little was done to alleviate the issues that the residents were having with their own council. Larrivee gave these council members a slap on the wrist and said that vast improvements have been made and there'll be a follow-up, which has left some residents unsatisfied with the outcome of the review that was completed by the NDP government. And with the question, was Danielle Larrivee's decision more lax because Bruce MacLeod works for a union? For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.